has a feel very much of its own. I'm talking, of course, of Craven Cottage. I'm Derek Ray, and sharing commentary with me, as usual, is Stuart Robson. And it's all about action from the Premier League in this case. It is Fulham versus Manchester United.
What a result that was for United to start their campaign. I wasn't expecting it, nor were the fans, but that should certainly give them confidence going into this one.
And a free kick given. And here's the stop. Oh, it looked as though it might trouble the keeper, but full credit to him. Elects to go short. Played into the centre. Pretty straightforward in the end. Ready to break, perhaps? Well, a disappointing end to that break.
Yeah, they were too slow on that occasion.
United might be able to cash in. And the last match for Manchester United was a success story as they won against Arsenal. How do you think this one will go, Stuart?
Well, the fans certainly enjoyed the 3-1 victory, didn't they? It was a really good display. Today will follow a similar pattern, and I expect them to win by the odd goal.
United could be onto something. How about the cross? Harry Wilson. Well, you never quite know who's going to emerge from the shadows and become a match winner, but this man might be a decent shout. What are you expecting to see from him?
In the last game, he was absolutely outstanding. It wasn't just the 2 goals that he scored, but it was his general play, his link-up play, his ability to run beyond defenders, his ability on the ball to create. I think we're going to see more of the same today.
Mbeumo. Xavi Simons. Needs composure. Well, he was on his own, but couldn't take advantage of it.
Well, I'm not surprised he missed that. He never really looked in complete control, did he?
Berge. On to Wilson. Oh yes, what a pass. And that's a very good pass. Mbeumo. On display. Really closing him down. Showing a good reading of the game. And easily intercepted. Teammates available. Dangerous ball. Could be a chance. And really top-notch goalkeeping.
Well, what can you say? That is absolutely brilliant from the keeper.
Let's see about the delivery. Well, a firm header, but the keeper was waiting for it. Well, he gave it quite the blast, but nowhere close to the goal. Fulham doing well to regain possession. And a lot to like about this attack. Nice looking pass. Nunes. Xavi Simons. And passing it well.
Well, United very much in control over the last 15 minutes and created a hatful of chances. But when you're enjoying that amount of possession, you need to make it count.
Berge. Oh, good skill, and he's managed to beat his man.
Yeah, that was super stuff, wasn't it?
Can they nudge in front? Oh, a challenge that simply had to be won. Now counter-attacking possibilities. And beyond the byline, goal kick then. Emile Smith-Rowe. Well, they have the advantage. That's good refereeing. Threads it nicely. Must take the lead here. And they have. You've got to say, it has been coming.
Well, I have to say, he's done really well here. He's in the right place and then a decent finish. That's a good goal.
Mateus Cunha. And there we have it. We've reached the half. So back underway with United looking to plot a route back into this game. Well, it took a deflection. That'll be a corner. Over it comes. And the danger's still on. Good-looking move. Oh, they'll be disappointed. It looked promising.
Well, nice approach play, but the final pass wasn't quite good enough.
Oh, great piece of individual skill, but a good piece of tidying up. Well, great news for Newcastle fans. The transfer has gone through. It is now official, Stuart.
Well, at £30 million or thereabouts, he represents good value for money. He's got a lot of skill, and I think he'll add quality to their squad. There's no doubt about that.
Bernd Leno. Given away by Manchester United. Wilson. Berge with it. Carabao Cup excitement to look forward to live here on EA TV. It's Fulham facing Preston North End.
Well, the cup always whets the appetite, and that one's no different. It should be a really good game.
So half an hour remaining. Now opening things up. Jimenez. And diving to thwart him. We're delighted to say more Premier League action coming up for you here on EA TV. It's Manchester United facing Burnley. Might work out. Can he finish? And it's in! A goal for Manchester United, who find themselves now level.
Well, here's the goal again, and it's a great ball to put him through. Good vision to set up the chance. And in the 1v1, Fernandes makes no mistake. He never really looked like missing, did he? What a goal that is.
Emile Smith-Rowe. Read that pass all the way, cutting it out. Xavi Simons. Nunes. Oh, nice ball. Well, Manchester United unable to retain possession. 20 minutes remaining. Emile Smith-Rowe. Intelligent threaded pass here. wondered if that header was going to end up being a goal.
That was pure reflexes from the keeper. What a stop.
Well, a successful intervention, winning the ball back.
Good reading of the game.
Running with confidence. But they took care of the situation defensively.
Well, what a final few minutes we have here. And the fans are certainly playing their part. But can they take one of these chances that come their way and win this game?
Well, they stopped them in their tracks. Šeško. Nunes. Manchester United on the front foot in the closing moments. Can they find a winner? Trying to connect. Well, given the position he found himself in, he really should be testing the keeper. Superb opportunity squandered. Well, they are committed to making the substitution here. Teammates available. Can they do it? And a goal! At this stage of the game, it might be decisive. And just look at their supporters.
Well, let's see this again. The vision to play this through ball is superb. And when he gets onto it, he decides to go for power. It's a really emphatic finish, which gives the keeper no chance.
So they restart the game, and time is running out. Chukwueze. On to Jimenez. How can they find a late leveller? Holding on to it.
Ah, that's a good bit of play.
And a very good challenge. Nunes. So 2 minutes of stoppage time to be added on. Ready to strike. The game has been turned on its head. They have never stopped believing, and now they sense victory.
Well, here it is again, and it's a superbly weighted through ball to break that defensive line. And his movement's so clever. Once he gets onto it, there's only one thought in his head. Smash it as hard as possible. What a good goal.
So back underway, 3-1 the score. And there goes the final whistle.